Says I'm live. Oh my goodness, I didn't want you to see all that. Okay, well, don't look at the background. I had it set up and it didn't work. I mean, I set it up the first time, it didn't work. It did work first time last week. Yeah, and this time it didn't. So I had to end that one and come on over and do it again. So, Warrior Girl, I hope you find me because I saw you popped into the chat over there, but it wasn't connecting me. I tried to do the live and it wasn't connecting me. It was not connecting me. And I do apologize. You know, I do this and I think I got it, and dang, I don't. But it's like an elusive thing, something I just can't catch. So, hello and welcome. And if you're watching this on the replay, welcome. Glad you're here. So, let's see. Yeah. And there's something. Well, Warrior Girl, I am. Let's see, I got your. Okay. I'm going to have to do this. Let me get a hold of her and let her know where I'm at. Okay. There we go. And she's the only one looking for me right now. Okay. Window. And opened another. Okay. All right. Well, first live window and opened another one. Hope you look for it. Okay. Well, I did that. Let's see if anyone. Man, I don't like it when that stuff happens. We've got a pop out dashboard. I wonder what that does. Oh, well, it says I'm excellent. The streaming is excellent now. Yeah. Except for the ones who knew are not here. Okay. So I guess I'll get this going. And, oh, I got somebody watching. Good. I had to switch over to another live stream because the first one I set up just didn't work. That's what happens, I guess, when you're not tech savvy. So take a breath with me as we arrive together. Oh, there you are. Grace, hello. I'm so glad you made it. I sent a text to Warrior Girl. I hope she makes it also. And may this space be one of clarity, connection, and grace. And Grace is here. I'm so glad you're here. Well, I'm glad it's a happy accident then. Yes, it is. I'm glad you're here. All right. That's wonderful. Yeah. So this is Thursday afternoon live, our weekly gathering in support of building our community. If you're watching this on replay, you're still part of the circle. Every Thursday we meet here to explore, share, and stay connected and get readings. So, Fatima, hello, oh, you're here. Thank you for coming. Yes. And I had to close down that first window, and I think I lost Warrior Girl on it, but I sent her a text, so hopefully she'll catch up with me. Of course, she could have snoozed off for a little bit too because she's got health stuff. So so anyway, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, this is going to be every Thursday. try to keep this going. So please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. And let's see. And I'll give a reminder about the monthly gathering, um, the fourth Sunday of the month, because some months got more. So the fourth Sunday of the month at 3 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. The weeklies are at 1 p.m. Pacific. The monthly starts at 3 p.m. Pacific on Sunday, fourth Sunday of the month. So 3 Pacific, 4 Mountain, 5 Central, 6 Eastern. Yeah, I'm getting used to saying that. Okay. So, and if you don't have it's on Zoom. And so if you don't have the ID, there's a number you got to put in to join the meeting. So the Zoom ID number and the passcode, just email me at motherstarot@gmail.com. So if you can find it on my channel page also, I've got it there. So, and I'll put a reminder down below so you can come back for it. All right. And before we close those monthlies out, I do a spin of the wheel to pick a winner. So, and you can choose one of the cards or decks or a reading from me as the winning prize. And it doesn't cost you anything. I'll send it to you. No problem. So, and if you haven't already, check out BJ's Esoteric Musings -NQ4LR. She's going to start some stone and gems and crystal videos, to introduce you. She's quite the guru when it comes to stones and crystals and gems. Oh yes, and they're so cool. And she's got a lot I've never seen anywhere before. So, we're still getting her video and checking the audio and getting all that ironed out, but it'll be soon. So please look out for that. Cosmic Blue Avian won at the last of her Cosmic Blue Avian for the channel here. And she did a video this month, earlier on the 5th, not just last week. So she's starting to rouse. She's starting to, So make sure you check out Cosmic Blue Avian. She channels and she's phenomenal. And Denise Fletcher Tarot. Make sure you check her out. If you're not a subscriber already, please do. She's really grounded, down to earth, and she's got the gift of gab. She's good. Okay. And then I want us all to help support our brother subscriber, and he's got a little channel, Carl Hess. Carl, last name is Heese. He's got a number 1 at the end of it for his channel, and he's all about kitties, and rescue, and he's really good. So let's help him. He just hit 1,000 subscribers, so I know you've been helping. Thank you. So keep spreading the word for him, though, because he needs the help too, and he's got such a good heart. In fact, I haven't seen Carl lately, but he's doing good works. He is. So let's see. Yeah, that's my new stuff. I was waiting on my latest deck that I did. It is. I titled it. Only it doesn't have the title on the deck. Not this one that I've ordered. The first prototype. Have your channel too. Oh, good, Grace. Thank you. I have love more subscribers. Yeah. I ordered the deck. It's the People's Fortune Teller deck. That's what I named it. And I had it printed on the back of the card. And there was a lady sitting at a cafe table looking out a window, looking at the people traffic and all that. And it was supposed to come in the 3rd. Well, I waited until the 7th, I think, before I went and checked the tracking number, and it was delivered, but not to me. So it had my name and address on it. So somebody's got my deck out there, and they live here close by. So anyway, I created and slapped a new back cover on it, scarves, and I ordered that. So that'll be in before the end of the month, and then I could share it with you. So I did a first prototype using a different layout and stuff, and I don't like it as well at all. This one is really good. It's got pictures in the oval shape on the front of the cards relating to the meaning, and it's just a whole lot better. So that'll be coming up soon, hopefully. Yeah. And I can't share anything with you here because we're on YouTube. What is this one? Share screen. Wonder what happens if you share the screen here. Don't go anywhere. Let me push the button and see what happens. If I mess up, I'll be back. I don't know. Subject. Thank you, Grace. And thank you, Fanima, for helping Grace out. That's wonderful. All right. So, anything new going on? I'm gonna have to, I try not to watch the news and stuff, and I don't. I get most of it from reliable readers, not in the United States. Like Libby at Mastar Tarot and Dr. Lena, Tarot Down Under, Hogarth's astrology. So because they're not in America, and we got a better chance of finding out the truth. And so anyway, last night we had a meeting for Homeschool Tarot Society, and we ventured into the topic of the e-files. Oh, and I was saging. Oh, I couldn't even pull cards on it. It's just such an awful energy. So anyway, that's what. Oh, there's that. I was wondering where this went. So how you doing with the energy? The planets are doing wackadoodle stuff. I did a reading on this week, between the 10th and the 17th. And what we got? Today's the 12th. Today is my youngest granddaughter's birthday. Yeah. I'm always subscribed Cosmic Blue. Good. Nicole's channel. Yeah, she is. She's coming back a little bit more. No great big bang stuff yet, but she's doing better, She's doing better. But today the moon is in Capricorn. So the advice I got on it was today is a day for structure, ritual, and energetic boundaries. So if you clean, sort, and ground yourself, and it's advised that you choose one small thing to organize with intention. And what came to my mind was the junk drawer. Most homes have a junk drawer. Most kitchens, every kitchen I ever had a junk drawer. I just need them. I find them very helpful. So, and hopefully you do too. So anyway, what's this? Today's the 12th. So, and we've got our monthly Homeschool Tarot Society meeting this Sunday. Warrior Girl, good. You got my text. I hope. Yeah, I did. Welcome. I better check it. I don't have the volume on. So, yeah, I think that's you. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Warrior Girl. I'm glad you made it over. My soul sister, absolutely. All right. You just read it? Yeah, well, that's good. I thought you could be, falling off into a little nap. That's possible. So, but I figured you'd be back around. Let's see. The eclipse is coming up the 17th. So next week we're going to have the eclipse. And this is the click, it says. That's the day to recalibrate your intentions, not from desire, but from alignment. So, time to recalibrate. And that's about what you feel you're here to transmit. So, then let the answer shape the next cycle. So, kind of, meditate or muse over what you feel you're here to transmit. And then let the answer shape the next cycle. So, which starts on the 18th. Yeah. I plan on just keeping on. I'm going to try a new, there's a guy by the name of Case. And his channel is Everyday Masters. He does an energy, it recalibrates your system type thing. So I'm going to be joining, and he does a group thing. And so I'm going to, and it's not much. I only paid $22 for this, but it's 30 minutes. And so I am really interested in trying that out. The results from people who have talked about it love it. So anyway, and then next Wednesday we start a new book, Golden Healer, I think it is, in our book club. So that's going on. Carl, hello, sweetie. I was talking about you a little bit ago. Yeah, I'm glad to see you, Carl. Yeah, I've been telling folks to sign up for your channel if they haven't yet. Give you support. Yes, indeed. Yeah, bless you, Carl. Absolutely. So, all right, I'm going to do that. And, if you want, I can just pull some cards. Carl from Trudy's. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Carl's been with us for a while. Huh. It's on the other live that stuck. Yeah, Carl, I'm sorry. Did you see the message in the chat that I was going to have to switch it over? We've been having sad things happening here in Canada lately. I know you have, Fatima. I know you have. It's sad, It's just been sad all the way around. Hoping things will get better. Let's ask the Sacred Traveler. There we go. Yeah. I know. Oh, and if you haven't seen the chant, it's only like 3 minutes, I think, something like that. The video, I put one out again this morning. And I put the chant down below, or the prayer. You can call it a prayer too. It's for the innocent. It's to demolish the monster, that awful energy we got going on right now. Where is it? Yeah, it's a chant for the crumbling of corruption. I'm sorry. Corporation corruption is really closely related, isn't it? To chant for the crumbling of corporation. I keep saying that. It's a chant for the crumbling of corruption. Corruption in the corporations, but it says crumbling of corruption. So, and I put the words to it in the description of below if you want to write it down and use it. I'm doing that every morning. Well, I'm not going to publish it every morning, I don't think, but that's why I put the words down below so everybody could join in, sending that energy out to bring them down, to stop the corruption. So, oh yeah, the school shooting, yeah, it's hard to believe, you know. Oh, that's awful, Fatima. He unalived himself and his 2 kids. Wow. Wow. That's just awful. Awful. So, yeah. We got to turn this thought process around and end all this awfulness. Oh, happy Earth Day and birthday, Carl. Wishing you a new year full of happiness, good health, and prosperity. And you are our soul brother. Bro Star. I like that. Bro Star. Soul Bro Star. I like that, warrior girl. Thank you. I hope you're all good. Yes. Odelim. I that's a mouthful. Odelim Medeiros. Hey, it's nice to see you here. Don't forget to do the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Aw. I know, Carl, you hit 1,000 subscribers. Imagine that. It wasn't very long ago that you didn't even have that many. So God bless you. That's wonderful. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to when you get to be monetized. You know, that's going to help you immensely. That's right, Fatima. Thank you. Odilium. Is that how you pronounce first name? Odilium? Odilium. And I hope so. You've got 203 subscribers now, Warrior Girl. That's awesome. You're welcome, Carl. You're welcome. I'm also promoting Denise Fletcher Tarot's channel here. You know, and BJ's Esoteric Museum and Blue Avian. I just went a little blank there for a minute. So, anyway. Thank you, Adilium. Good, thank you. And I know, Fatima, do I pronounce your name correctly? Because I've heard others pronounce it differently. Cosmic Blue Avian, thank you, Warrior Girl. I'm 71. Every once in a while, things just blip, you know. They just blip on me. Yes. Oh, good. Thank you, Fatima. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Okay. But, yeah. Well, I got one card here from it pertains to all of us. Yeah. It's Great Adventure. This is the Sacred Traveler. Sacred Traveler, yes. And card is Great Adventure. Says take a risk, venture forward. We're all taking a risk, venturing forward. But, you know, that's where we're at. We've got to do it. I'm going to see what it says in here. Read it to us. Yep. Let's see. Does it go like, yeah, here we go. Here we go. 61. There we go. It says, take a risk, venture forward. I'm just going to read the meaning. The sacred traveler wants you to know, hoist your sails, catch the trade winds of adventure, and enter the open seas. Explore new ports of call. It's easy to stay safe in the harbor, but that's not where the juice of life is. When you sail the open seas without knowing what the day will bring, life force energy is activated within you. There are no guarantees when you take a risk. Be willing to go out on a limb. That's where the best fruit is. When you push yourself beyond your personal boundaries, life is so much more fulfilling. Wow, that was nice. Oh, good. I know I can't wait for you to win it either, Warrior Girl. And I know which one you're interested in. I'm hoping that you get it. Well, yeah. Yeah. I thought of just about pulling it out and sending it to you, but then I thought, I don't know, I can't do that really. But after I showed it. So, but yeah, it'll be good. It'll be really good. It's fun. I think so too. I think so too. So, does anybody have a question? Is there any kind of question you want to ask? Any kind of reading you want to hear? I have a few different relationship layouts here ready. We got the snapshot spread. So anyway, we'll do that. And it's nice here today in Oregon. So they were thinking it was going to snow, I guess, but that's changed. So now we just got sunshine, a little rain coming in Sunday, I think, is what BJ said. Her and I were working around with the camera and her laptop this morning, trying to get things situated for recording. So anyway, any messages from my guides for what's coming up for me this week and next? All right. All right, Carl, you betcha. What's coming up for this week or next? I don't want to use that one. All right. Because you're in the city, right? Yep. I'm going to use the City Laboratory for you. There you go. Oh, yeah, Southern California. It's beautiful there too. Yep. I love the weather in the Northwest, you know. I found Oregon didn't have the trees Washington has. You know, I thought, well, they should, but no, they got different trees. They're green, but they're just a little different is all. Yeah. Okay, Carl would like a message. What's coming up for Carl this week and the next? So, what is coming up for Carl? Calling on Carl has his oversoul. All right? Give Carl an idea. Let him know what's coming up. Let him know what's coming up. And more. Okay. Okay, I will. Okay. I should have pulled your signifier out, but I didn't think about it. So, situation We've got the Judgment card. And think about, well, this kind of, if you look at the picture, it is kind of what you're dealing with a little bit. Because there's people there in the alley, you know, sitting. One was laying down, one's standing. And the challenge is the star. So you're having a little challenge, feeling a little blocked by the hope. For the star card, it's always, stars about hope. But let me consult another little book and see if something else didn't come out. So if we're talking about the Judgment, the Judgment is just a change of position, a renewal, an outcome. And then the Star card, these meanings, it says suggest hope and bright prospects in the future, from the Star card. But it also can be about loss and theft and privatation, abandonment. So that's how I take that. All right, let's see what the root of this. We got the Hangman. So there's 3 major arcanas in a row. Okay, and so these are all catalyst cards. They're all big change cards. And the Hangman is wisdom, traits, circumspection, discernment, sacrifice, intuition, divinity, and prophecy. So this is at the root of your reading. That's the root of it. Despite what's going on, you're using your circumspection, your discernment, you're present when it comes to your sacrifice, your intuition. You're using it in the divination and the prophecy this all holds for you. Now there's energy that's just passing. It's the Knight of Swords, right? And the Knight of Swords, let's see, in my deck, it's one also. Knight of Swords, that's when intellectually, it's like an awareness comes, a truth comes through and becomes understanding and a focal point and possibly the first step in changing the present situation. But that's kind of already happened for you, Carl, because you've hit 1,000 subscribers, and that's the passing. You've been working at this. This guy's got work gear on, So that's how I see that. Let me see what the book says about the Knight. In full course, as if scattering his enemies. Skill, bravery, capacity, defense, address, enmity, wrath, war, destruction, opposition, resistance, ruin. So you're changing things for yourself. That's what that's saying. Where are we at here? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. No, Nicole's not here. I haven't seen her yet. Wait to win a deck. I can't wait for you to win that deck either. Message from my guides. What's coming up for me this week? Okay. Okay. Yes, I see. All right. No, well, it's not here. I had a brain cramp. Yeah. Thank you. Warrior does. She helps me with my brain cramps. I'm 71. They happen, you know. Okay. So then and what's crowning us, you got the sun. You got the sun card. So success, you know, in your thoughts and in your planning and what you're doing. It's going to get you there, Carl. Material happiness, fortitude, contentment. It's coming. It's coming. And then the future card here, got the Four of Pentacles, because you're still in a state of, kind of hunkering down and holding on to what you got, so you get from one day to the next, That makes sense. So, but we're talking about the near future here. So let's keep going and see what we're going to have here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Denise pulled that one too. Now the Fool card comes. All right. And this is like you, this is in the 7th position. So, so you've got, you're portable. You're just in a portable state right now, and this is an adventure that you're on. You are running on faith, and so you should be. And that will keep you safe. You run on faith in your belief. This is a new adventure, and you're going to get to where you're going. You're going to get to where you're bound, and the universe is going to get you there. Okay, let's see what the next one says. Andrea's here. Hello, Andrea. Thank you. Sending positive vibe, positive energy, my beautiful spiritual sisters and family. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. So the environment card is the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups here is, she's sitting outside the door with all of her luggage and her little dog sitting on the luggage with her. And that's kind of you right now, So, but you've got help. Let's see, what is the hope and fear is strength? You got major arcana all over here, Carl. Major arcana, and the moon. Oh my God. So the outcome card is the moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7 major arcana out of 10. I mean, with the moon, things are going to be coming. You're going to be seeing some more truths. You got the moon, the strength, 9 of Cups, and the Fools, all in the last 4 cards here. What's the hidden energy here? Knight of Wands. On a motorcycle, blasting away. Things are moving, Carl. That's what I'm feeling is the energy that it's shifting big time. The universe is shifting. It's shifting for you. So, okay, let's do how we do a clarifier here. Or I'm going to pull an oracle here for you. Major arcanas are catalysts. They're they're catalysts. They are shifts, you know, and they're not little small shifts. They're shifts. So, and you got 7 out of 10. I mean, wow. Okay. Um, I hope so too, Carl. Yeah. So, anyway, we're all keeping an eye on you, Carl. You're in our prayers. You know, you just keep doing what you're doing, one foot in front of the other. Keep yourself grounded. Keep working towards it. You'll get there. You'll get there. The universe is moving for you. That's what it feels like. It. Yeah, change is good, especially when you're moving out, moving on into your own place. Oh yeah, absolutely. Card for Carl. Here. Card for Carl. Plant card. Well, that one came. You know, it came flying out at me. The forget me not. That's true love. You know, I know you can't see it hardly down there, but that's what it means. True love. Absolutely. And then what I pulled on top is a heartsy pansy. And what it means is thoughts. Okay. So you just keep the thoughts constructive and focus like you have been in changing everything for the better. Yep. Yep. And then on the bottom, magnolia swamp plant. And her meaning is perseverance. So, all right. So they're telling you perseverance. Perseverance, Carl. You're doing it. Just hang in there. Trust in the universe. You know, it waits with you too. Yeah. Yep. 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 It is good for you, Carl. Yeah. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Okay. So that one. And I'm going to pull a sacred traveler for you too, Carl. You know, I did it for the group, but let's pull one for you. Let's see what the sacred traveler has for you. Sacred traveler for Carl. Yeah. Let's do a sacred traveler for Carl. Spirit. Carl's oversoul. Come on. Let's give some sage, good guidance here for Carl. Help carry him forward in the week and the weeks to come. All right. Thank you. Okay, your card says taking shelter. The answers are within. That's what it says. So I'm going to read the whole thing. Let's see what we can get here. Find it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, you're really putting yeah. Yep. Okay, the meaning for this card is retreat, replenish your inner resources, incubate your ideas for the future, renew your energy, do whatever you need to do to care for yourself. Absolutely. Mend physical objects in your home, your environment, organize your possessions, and heal relationships. Protect yourself from less than positive outside forces. Clutter clear, but at the same time, gather your resources around you. You are preparing for a kind of springtime energy in your life, but take care of the details and create a foundation now before the spurt of energy. Otherwise, it can seem overwhelming. All right. Now, the sacred traveler wants you to know When winter comes or a storm threatens, the traveler takes shelter. It's time of it's a time of incubation, retreat, and gathering of inner resources. It's time to plan and prepare for the future and for springtime, new beginnings, a new cycle. The traveler knows the importance of rest and in recuperation. Take care of your body and your health. Watch your dreams for insights about the future. Repair whatever needs to be repaired in your life. You know what jumped out at me? I mean, I don't dream. Oh, I'm sure I do dream, but I don't remember them all because I blocked them 60 years ago. But here it says, watch your dreams for insights about the future. I found that real profound. So there you go. There you go, Carl. There you go. I hope you like that. Good. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, because at the bottom we've got infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So, hopefully it'll be breaking up soon. It'll break through soon. Like I said, keep close attention to your dreams. Hopefully you've got a notebook and a piece of paper so you can write them down, because people are supposed to do that. Yeah, I'm trying to remember my dreams actually. Yeah, but if you keep some paper and a pencil next to you. So, because dreams, when you come out of them, it's like, oh, they're right there. And then they just, and then they're gone. So try to hang on to it and write it down just as fast as you can, and keep doing that. And then evidently it'll make sense. From people I hear that do this, because I don't do it, but that's what other people say that actually are big dreamers, and meaning that they record everything they dream, And do you hear about Hogarth's dream? Yeah. I mean, and he got up and wrote it down. He wrote 4 pages down. So they don't always escape you immediately. You'll hang on to enough of it. You should be able to write it down. Yeah, well, try printing. If you can, you mean cursive writing, yeah, but print, just whatever you got to do to remember how to do it. I know sometimes my handwriting, I can't even read it. Other times I can. So, how are we all doing? All right. You're welcome, Carl. You really are. I carry you in my prayers. Oh, Yula Sisov? Good evening. Good evening. Did I say your name right? Yula Sisov? Your first part. Then you got Eriu. Eriu? I'm not sure. So, nice to have you here. Do you have a question you want to ask? And are you subscribed? You could subscribe and do the thumbs up. Anyone else? Did I miss anyone else that wanted a reading? Let me roll up and check. Okay, Grace was running out of battery. She's got to go charge and come back. Okay. Andrea, welcome. Hello, sweetie. Yeah. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. It's coming up here in just a couple of days. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right. So thank you all, but forgive me. I have to go to sleep, almost 6 a.m. now. Oh, you get your sleep, Carl. Get your sleep. I'm glad you stopped in. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. We love you. Okay. We're keeping an eye on your channel too. All right. Yeah. Blessings for sure. Okay. Well, we've been here almost an hour. So, Fatima, do you want, I can pull a card for you? Or Warrior Girl, let's see. You know what? I've got, are these numbered? No. No, not these ones. They're not numbered. These are numbered though, I think. Hold on just a second. We'll do a little. Okay, JNG, you'd love a card? All right. Okay, so let's just stick with the Sacred Traveler. All right. Because we are all etherically traveling through some difficult energies these days, all around the world. So, oh, good, Warrior Girl. All right, here we go. JNG 8757. Okay, Spirit guidance for JNG, for our subscriber JNG. There we go. Yes, implies unleashed. Yeah. Yeah, they sure did. Yola Sisa. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Guidance, please. JNG 8757. Oh, 57. Okay. Okay. JNG, we got first light. It says beginning a new cycle. There we go. Hang on just a second here. I'm not. Oh, yeah. Turn that off. Okay. Here we go. Now I will read it out of the book for you. First light. It's going to be a good message. First light, first light, first light. Okay, here we go. The meaning of the card, all right. A new day has begun in your life. You are at the beginning of a new cycle. It's time to release the old and start again. Wipe the slate clean. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships that no longer empower you, it's now time to set your sights on the future and let go of the past. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know the traveler faces east towards the sunrise and affirms that a new day and a new cycle have begun. New beginnings are often fraught with the unknown, yet the Sacred Traveler has observed on the extended journey that life goes in a cycle, in the cycle of life. The plants die in the autumn, so there can be new birth in the spring. The sun rises and the sun sets. It's the universal dance of death and rebirth. There's a time to end and begin. In your life, it's the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. Face fear about the unknown and be willing to begin anew. You will succeed. So, let me know. It's been a rough week. Okay, well, you're closing it out and starting anew. And Spirit says you're going to succeed. This next cycle, the one you're headed in. That's good. And the unseen energy of the card I pulled, that means the bottom of the deck, is the wandering path. And the message is enjoy the journey. So that goes right along here with this first light, beginning a new cycle. Enjoy the journey. I like that. Let me take a look at that one. We'll do the short message on that one. Wandering path. I haven't pulled that card before. And I've had this deck for a while. Here we go. Wandering path. The sacred traveler wants you to know when you're traveling, you're in the present moment. A mystic traveler has no specific goals for the future and is not focused upon the destination. Everything is fresh and new. At times, it's difficult to accept everything that occurs on the road of life, especially if the road seems to twist and turn in unexpected ways. It's an act of courage and faith to accept what is without judgment or dismay and to keep going. Trust that there is a plan for your life and it is unfolding perfectly. Have faith that you're on the road that you're meant to travel on. Accept what is. Doesn't mean that you can't work to change it, because you can. However, this card does suggest that every experience is supporting you for your highest good and your spiritual evolution. If there's something you can't accept, start by gently accepting the fact that you can't accept it. Allowing for your own wandering path is the key to grace and peace in your life. That was a beautiful message. I hope you liked that. Grace, how do you put my name like you do where you address me? I'd like to learn. How do you put my name like you do? Nice. Grace, no worries. Sorry, I type slow. Lots of people have a hard time following me in these live streams. Okay. You're welcome, JNP. Thank you. JNG B757. There you go. You're welcome. I'm glad you like. Thank you for letting me read for you. Really appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe if you're not already. And the thumbs up for me, please. Helps the algorithms. Yeah. No, that's good. I like this. It's like our hand. Yeah. Yep. Andrea. Oh, girl. You're so beautiful. Thank you. Okay. So let's see. I could let me see what I should do. I'll do one reading for the collective. What should I do? What should I do? That all should good. From a Paul called him. You're the YouTube. This is the best channel. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay. So I'm going to pull some more oracles then for the collective before our time is spent. Up. Fire life. These are not big long ones, but they're very good. Okay. Let's go to the sacred forest. All right. If you're on a laptop, pops up after the second letter. Oh, okay. Warrior Girl's smart about those things. I am not. I am not. Okay, for the collective, let's do the Sacred Forest Oracle. Oh yeah, Andrea, you sure can. Do you just want a general reading, or you want oracles? Andrea? Let me know. I am mod on about a dozen or two channels. Yeah, including this one. Yep. I got Rainbow Waterfall Miracles popped out at Sacred Forest. Rainbow. Yeah. Yes. All right. Rainbow Waterfall. $96. Okay. Got it coming up. And then okay. And then Andrea, I'm gonna read yours next, okay? This one, Rainbow Waterfall Miracles. Let's see. The spirit of the rainbow waterfall says everyday miracles are occurring around you. Watch for and embrace them. Let go of fear and doubt. As you notice and accept the small wonders of your life, greater gifts will grow around you in spectacular ways. Be open to receive. This is absolutely the truth. Okay, let Spirit choose the deck. Okay, will do. Okay. For Andrea. Oops, right here. That's okay. There we go. All right. Now, Andrea, Spirit. Let me see here. Hold on. Okay. All right, I'm putting some decks down. I'm going to Spirit lead me on this, Andrea. Okay. All right. Now. All right. Spirit, let me know. If you choose the tarot, I'll just do the six card oracles. Let me know if there's any oracles in here. All right, that you want me to do. All right. Now, messages from the spirit of nature for. No. Okay. Andrea. No. Okay. Soul helper oracle for Andrea. Okay, you like that one. All right. Clarifying life situations for Andrea. Yes or no? Thank you. Okay. And the Sacred Forest Oracle for Andrea. Okay. Spirit Animal Oracle for Andrea. No. Okay. Consultant Tarot for Andrea. Nope. City Labyrinth for Andrea. Nope. Okay, I don't know about the Dark Mansion for Andrea. No, okay. So you're telling me just the oracle cards for Andrea. Okay. All right, got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. So we're going to go. All right, I'm going to do the clarifying life situation, then sacred traveler, and then soul helper. That's what Spirit picked for you, Andrea. All right. There we go. There we go. How's everyone doing? Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate it. And the subscriptions. Thank you. Okay, for Andrea. Spirit. All right. Let me know. Oh, she did too. Threw one out. Oh. Okay. The first message here. I'm going to do this under the unseen also. Okay, the one that flipped out is for you, Andrea. Rising flames, let your passion guide you to the fulfilling purpose meant for you. So let it guide you to the purpose meant for you. And then the unseen energy at the bottom of the deck, we have cutting edge, slice through obstacles and carve a path toward your dreams. Toward your dreams there. There you go. I don't know if you can even see that. Okay, but that's what we've got there for you. All right. And now Sacred Traveler, just for Andrea. I'm an Aries dealing with a Leo. Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. I understand. I understand. Okay. For Andrea now. All right. Guidance for Andrea. Spirit. Guidance for Andrea. Okay. Looked it up. Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Okay, that's what it says. Trust there's a divine plan. And I'm going to read the message out of the book. And the unseen energy at the bottom of the deck. Gates of triumph. Success expands your life. That's what that says. All right. But we're going to read this one. Desert Passage. All right. Desert Passage. Here we go. 39. All right. All right. All right. All right. Right here. Okay. The Sacred Traveler. Desert Passage right there. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know the desert path can seem like a vast wasteland, yet it is in the isolation that immense insights and intuition can emerge. In times of old, sages and visionaries retreated into the desert to connect more deeply with spirit. If in the past you trusted your instincts and then later it seemed to be a mistake, don't let that keep you from trusting your intuition now. Often those things that we thought were mistakes in the past, in hindsight, were the best things possible for us. As you open to your intuition, you will sense messages from and the loving presence of your spirit guides and ancestors. There is a potent plan for your life. Trust. That's what it says. Trust. Trust, trust, trust. Okay? One more. One more now. The Soul Helper Oracle. As well as your Venus. Warrior Girl's she's very knowledgeable. She's very good. And she's got good intuition and good insight too. Okay. For Andrea. Soul Helper Oracle. Here we go. Soul Helper Oracle for Andrea. Soul Helper Oracle. One more. Okay. All right. Now. All right. This one. Okay. All right. Okay. This says flames of desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. Okay. So shun dark paths. That's interesting. So we'll find this one. Flames of desire. Oh, these got numbers on them. That's right. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got it right here for you. Okay. It says, the blazing fire of love inside yearns for fulfillment. It longs for physicality, touch, tenderness, and sensual togetherness. It is the most ancient and a truly divine desire for fusion, the dissolution of matter. In our world, unfortunately, the flames of desire are used as a means to tie and bind us, which is exactly the opposite of what our divine source once intended for us. Sex sales is now our motto, or at least that of many of those marketing a product, and again, unfortunately, it works. These flames of desire are often also used to practice black magic and to bind and ensnare other people. You have drawn this card in order to recognize the truth and to withdraw from this false and destructive plan in order to live the pure divine plan of physical and divine love. When two become one in the blazing flames of love, they forget who they are. The self is dissolved, and they become entirely consumed by feeling and pure energy. Search for the truth of passion, desire, and the flames of love within you and in your relationship. If you have no partner, seek out someone who lights a fire in you without asking anything in return. Actively address the issue of desire and do not be ashamed of what drives you. The divine source has given us the hot flames of love as a gift, along with our yearning for a partner and a desire for union. That was really good. Your power animal is cobra. Herbal essential oil is patchouli. Patchouli? Is that how you say it? It's Patchouli. The healing crystal is a precious opal, and the number is 8. There you go. Did even you don't even know? Oh, that's Warrior Girl. Okay, yeah. All right, Andrea. Did any of that help? Did any of those messages help? I hope it did. And once again, the bottom of the Soul Helper deck, the card says, listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust it. That's a good one. Under that is follow your vision. So you're being called to turn inward. All right. You mean when you add them all up, you've got a number 8? Because that'd be your life path in numerology. Mine's a 7. So I know what you mean. There you go. Okay. Oh. 18. Okay. April 18th is your birthday? All right. What year? I have to know what year to get a life path number. What am I doing here? Look for scrap paper. That's what I'm doing. We got 418. Okay. All right. 2 and then 79. Okay, 19, 11, 7. Oh, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. There's 2. You got a life path of 3. Oh, hi, BJ. I was just getting ready to close this down. Go to astral charts. Yeah, that's a good recommendation. Go to astralcharts.com and they'll give you a free birth chart. All I gotta do is ask. Yep. No. Yeah, BJ, I've been telling him about your videos you're coming up with. They're gonna have gems and crystals and stones, and yeah, we were working with the video this morning. the sound, make sure everything's working good. So that's great. Okay, yeah, we've been here about an hour and 15 minutes now. So yeah, you do need to, Andrea, you need to know your birth time and your location of birth, state and date. If you've got all that, you can, and if not, correct me if I'm wrong, Warrior Girl, don't you just use the midnight time if you don't know the time of your birth, or is it noon time that they use? But they'll use one or the other. Wait a minute, Harley. Hello, Harley. It's been a little while. It's good to see you. Yeah. So we got, well, Harley and BJ jumped in late. That's wonderful. Did you want a reading? Harley or BJ, either one of you want me to pull cards for you? Oracle cards or a little mini tarot reading type thing, just let me know. All right. All right. Good. All right, Harley. I'm going to put this down here. Let's do a quick little read for you. All right. For some reason, let me ask. Okay, Spirit, are you telling me you want me to use this deck for Harley? Yeah, okay. See, sometimes when I pick up the pendulum, it's going in the no direction, and then it comes back to the yes direction, because it just swing a no because of the way I picked it up, and then it turns around to yes. Yeah. All right, Harley, I'll pull a few cards for you here. Okay. Let's see. Next up with Harley's Oversoul for a message for Harley. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Let's get a message for Harley. Message from Spirit for Harley. Okay. I'm going to cut it. There we go. All right. Okay. Well, I got the Six of Cups. Then we got the Queen of Pentacles. Some kind of disappointment at the root of things. Planning. Lovers. Oh. Okay. So if we start here, Harley, did you just experience some kind of disappointment? Grace. Word girl, it started up fast at this end last night. Okay, you're all up in upstate New York. That's where you're at, Warrior Girl, I believe, if I remember right. I came in to say, you must have gifts as you're thinking. My typing. Okay, so there was some kind of disappointment. Okay. Because I got the Five of Cups for the root, and the Two of Wands show up. There seems to have been some kind of planning or a choice. There you go. All right, I'm in the East Coast. Yep. So there was a disappointment, some kind of planning or aspirations that was present. At least that's the perspective on it. There's contemplation there. And then we've got the lovers. So some kind of agreement. So there was disappointment about an agreement, maybe a contract, something to do with like-minded person, and we got the Six of Cups, which tells me it has to do with your past, your present situation, childhood, some kind of memory. And the blockage there is the Queen of Pentacles. Normally a generous person, a loner, she's contemplator. The Monarch may have been in the not long ago past. Okay. Because that seemed to ended up with the Three of Swords. So we've got, a loss and disappointment coming up twice here. So maybe it was something that you're still carrying with you. You might be carrying it around with you. So, and the unseen energy at the bottom of the deck is the Fool. So I just pulled those three. And considering the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords here, the Fool could be speaking to some kind of betrayal thing. Yeah, it could be a past disappointment if you're still carrying it around in you. Absolutely. Maybe it's something that you haven't quite worked out within yourself. They call it shadow working, when something keeps tugging on us or holding us in one spot, or a feeling or something like that. So let me see if I can get anything out of the Heart Matters. Give us an idea. In the blocking of past opportunities, but I feel things are going to change. Good. I'm glad to hear that. And Harley, card for Harley. Card for Harley. Heart Matters. Matter of the heart. Well, yep, here we go. This is a Heart Matters Oracle. This one of mine. New cycle is coming. The new cycle is coming. You're right. You're right, Harley. What you're feeling, things are going to change. Yep. They are. So whatever it is that was holding on. And what's interesting, I don't know what that thing was in the past, but the unseen energy there of this oracle, snake in the grass, which could speak to, the heartbreak, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Cups that are showing up. You see what I mean? Yeah. Blessings, Harvey. Really. Harley, blessings. So that's what I got for you. I hope that resonated. Was there a snake in the grass with whatever might have been in the past? Curious minds would like to know. Okay, well, we're almost an hour and a half in. So does anybody else want me to pull cards? If not, we'll close it down, and we will, let's see if I can grab, where's my truth card? I got it. Well, I'm going to give you I thought I would. How are we doing? Darn. Definitely a past heartbreak. That was not worth it. Yeah, new times are here. That's for darn sure, Harley. You're going to be all right. You are going to be all right, for sure, for sure. And this is, oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm curious for the truth oracle for the collective. The last pull, we'll do a truth oracle. That's this one. This is my latest purchase that I did. I haven't done much of them, other than I've been too busy working on my own. Okay, truth oracle for the collective, please. One last pull. We'll say goodbye for today. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, truth oracle for the collective spirit. Okay, we got cool down. Okay, we need to, it says calm, pause, solidification. You know, we've had a whole lot come at us with those e-files. So keep grounded, go for a walk, and we need to do that. I was thinking that same thing. I think I'm gonna go out for a little walk just to clear my essence. It'd be good. So, all right. Well, I hope y'all subscribed and email me for the Zoom access code, the access ID, and the access passcode. And join us on the fourth Sunday of the month for our community meeting. Okay, subscribers and friends. And I'm not emailing a big old list out type thing. So I'm keeping them the same number and access. So just email me at motherstarot@gmail.com and I'll give it to you and you can join us. We had a great time last month. I think we're going to have another great time this month. And I pull names. We have a winner at the end of the hour. It's all fun. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Harley, Warrior Girl, BJ, Vanima, you're all just so doggone wonderful. Odilimind, thank you, thank you, thank you. Grace, thank you for being here. And Carl, if you come back and watch again, thank you. And let's see, I gotta make sure I should. Yeah, Harley. Andrea, thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much for coming and spending time here. I hope we see you at the monthly meeting. It's free. It's free, absolutely free. So, and like I said, we had a great time. So hopefully you'll join us. And JNGB757, hope you subscribed, and I hope to see you at the monthly meeting. Give me send me an email, and I'll give you the numbers. So you can just join us. Join us. I'll make sure I got everybody mentioned. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Oh, Yolosida, Fatima's sister. Thank you for being here. I know. Thank you so much. I really appreciate every one of you. I love you all. And come build our community together, support one another. Just have some friendly voices talking with you. And yeah, it was really a great meeting. So I hope you'll come. It was very relaxing and calming, and everybody just had a great time. So thank you all. All right, remember to breathe. When you breathe in, your belly's got to pooch out. When you exhale, belly comes in. Don't forget to pause. Longer exhale than inhale to relax. 4 blocks just to get that old frontal lobe freshened up. Let's say that. It helps. Okay. That's Jasmine. Yeah. She's my little girl. Her and I have the same birthday. We're both Scorpios, so some days are very interesting. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. Remember to love yourself, love the others, and be the light because you are the light. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.